Two teenage brothers from Tuskegee now face adult murder charges in Saturday night shooting in Dadeville that killed a Jacksonville State University football recruit along with 3 other young people. Also tonight, women's professional softball is coming to Choccolocco Park. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for East Alabama Now Local News for Wednesday, April 19th, 2023. I'm Mike Stedham. Agents with the Alabama Bureau of Investigation announced this morning they've arrested 17-year-old Tyreek McCullough and his 16-year-old brother Travis McCullough, both of Tuskegee, and charged each of them with 4 counts of reckless murder. Officials said the arrest came after a complex and thorough investigation into Saturday's shooting that took place at a Sweet 16 birthday party. Among the fatalities was Phil Dowdle, a star high school athlete in Dadeville, who had signed on to play for the JSU Gamecocks in the fall. Officials say Dowdle was killed while trying to protect his sister Alexis, who was the guest of honor at that party. Aside from the 4 fatalities, 32 other people were shot and wounded in that attack. The Smash It Sports Vipers are coming to Choccolocco Park in Oxford. The Vipers are a women's professional fast-pitch softball team. They're one of 4 professional teams providing female athletes the opportunity to play professionally after college. The Vipers will begin their practice sessions on June 1st at the park's signature field. Their regular season starts June 15th and will feature 18 home games in Oxford. Oxford City Public Relations Officer Lori Denton explains.
This is such an exciting opportunity for our region, especially all of our female athletes around, because this is the first time that we've been able to offer something for them where they can see that there's actually a next step for them after college. It's an actual professional league for these girls to form relationships with these players and build their confidence and help encourage them to take it to the next level.
The contract allowing the Vipers to use the Choccolocco facility was approved this week by the Oxford City Council. Denton says the city will be working with the league to make arrangements for these games.
The women's professional fast pitch softball league, that is who is sort of commissioning this group. There are currently 4 teams. One is out of Orlando, that is the Pride. We have the Smoke that's located in Texas, and the Spark in Oklahoma City. The Vipers played in Orlando last year. They sort of borrowed the Pride Stadium as their home stadium, and so now the Vipers have their own home, and it's right here in Oxford, Alabama at Choccolocco Park. So these are players who are currently playing at the college level. That's who we drafted. That's who we had the opportunity to watch on the draft Monday night. So there are girls already on the team from last year. So they have played professionally for 1 year. And now we had the opportunity to add some more girls to the roster that are graduating college in the next couple of weeks, finishing up their collegiate season and beginning their pro seasons.
The Vipers made their draft picks on Monday, and the first player they chose was Ashley Rogers, a star from the University of Tennessee. Oxford's PARD director, Don Hudson, says her addition is a big advantage for the Vipers.
Well, this is the first, of course, it's the first professional player to play in the fast pitch league here. We've had professional players that sign out of Oxford, but this is the first women's fast pitch player that we've ever had to sign, and the first women's fast pitch team ever in this area. So we're very proud of them. We'll support them 100%, and we appreciate them here because we like to show off our facility, and that's one of the reasons that they are here, show off the facility.
Denton says tickets to the Vipers games will be for sale online soon. Details will be available on the Choccolocco Park website. The city of Anniston is conducting a needs assessment to inform the priorities of the next 5-year consolidated plan and better the city's analysis of impediments to fair housing choice. The consolidated plan identifies general community needs and provides a 5-year strategy on how HUD grant funds will be used to develop community resources that meet those needs. Anniston citizens may complete the survey online, or they may go to Anniston City Hall on Thursday, April the 20th, from 2 p.m. until 4 p.m. and complete that in person. Coming up, JSU raises tuition for the upcoming fall semester.
Well, my name's Mike Craven, and we recently purchased an open carport, metal carport from a Waldrop manufacturer. I have an extra car. We have a very small home, very small driveway, and I needed somewhere just to park another vehicle, just out of the weather. And I had been told by 2 or 3 friends that knew we had recently remodeled a home that Waldrops were the people that you need to go talk to. I was in that area one day and I thought, hey, I'll just stop in, and I did without calling, and greeted warmly, well taken care of. It was just, really the whole process was just good from day one.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Jacksonville State University's Board of Trustees approved a 3% increase in its 2023-2024 tuition and fees at its quarterly meeting this week. The Chanticleer, JSU's campus newspaper, reports that undergraduate tuition will now be $343 per credit hour for the coming academic year, compared to the current $333 per credit hour. Students who take between 12 and 18 credit hours per semester will see their tuition rise from $4,995 to $5,145. The board also announced a change in some of the course fees for the 2023-24 school year, plus a 3% increase to the general university fee. That's going to go to the JSU Writing Center. Arletha Harmon, the Vice President of Finance and Administration, is quoted by the Chanticleer as saying that the tuition increase is not connected to the university's current capital building projects or to its athletics program. And speaking of those new buildings, the JSU board held its first official groundbreaking ceremonies for 3 projects this week. Those new facilities include the North Village Residence Hall, the Jack State Dining Hall, and the Loring and Debbie White Football Complex. JSU President Dr. Don Killingsworth said that approximately 70% of these projects are directly related to improving where students eat, live, and study. Construction began a few weeks ago. All the work is expected to be completed by the time classes begin in fall of 2024. Oxford High School students spent much of today outdoors having fun at the creek, but they weren't playing hooky. It was a biology class field day coordinated for them by the Choccolocco Creek Watershed, according to Watershed official Jennifer Hudson.
It's partnered with Oxford High School and some of their Vision 1 program. And so we met with them at the beginning of the school year once a month about conservation careers, different things, different careers for biology and environmental science. We just met with them again once a month and had different speakers. So I said, well, the best thing to do at the end of the year is culminate everything to let them come out for a field day here at the back of Choccolocco Park, where we have the adjacent 118 acres behind us. So the students got to fish, they got to do a hike, they met with forestry, and they got to do some cultural resource, some shovel tests today.
So today we're having our Choccolocco Field Day. We've got AP Biology, DE Biology, AP Environmental Science students, and we have partnered up through our Vision 1 partnership program and met with city officials through Ms. Yates, and they are allowing students to experience biology in a field setting today.
Ella Payne of Oxford High School said that the Watershed workers have set up a variety of informative and fun activities for those students.
We have a bunch of different stations set up here today. Some involve hiking, some are testing the pH of the water in our environment. Some from the creek, water bottles, our hand washing station. We're learning a lot about what's in our grounds and where they come from.
And student Mia Munez said that while all the activities were interesting, one of them stood out above all the others.
It's fishing, so I think that's more about what the boys are really liking to do, and yeah, it's just a great day to be out here.
The weather forecast is next.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
Sunny skies and highs in the 80s are expected through the end of this week. The next chance of rain should move into East Alabama on Saturday, along with some cooler temperatures. Thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News. Look for us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to bring you the latest local news from around Calhoun and Cleveland counties. We're making plans to expand our news coverage beginning May 1st to give you news, sports, and weather 5 nights a week. You'll find more details about these changes by joining our local news engagement group on Facebook and watching some pretty interesting videos there. Please continue to like our social media posts and share them with all your friends. We'll see you again Friday for your news on your schedule.